Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Matan from MMORPG, and here is 5 reasons to play Blade & Soul. While Blade & Soul was first released in 2012, it was finally released in North America, Europe and Russia in 2016. It's one of the most popular MMORPGs currently available, and the developers are still dedicated to the game, with new content updates constantly being released. This is a good time of the year to start playing Blade & Soul, and there are plenty of reasons to dive into the game world. Reason number 1. Fluid combat. MMORPGs often suffer from a weak combat system, but Blade & Soul is the complete opposite. It blends the classic elements of fighting games with RPG gameplay to create a unique system which is highly engaging. It's highly strategic and provides a large amount of freedom to forge an interesting playstyle with different abilities. Reason number 2. Incredible PvP. Considering how good the combat system is in Blade & Soul, it's not surprising that the PvP system is just as good. It uses a world arena system where anyone wearing a faction outfit can be killed by members of the other faction. This provides an interesting bridge between PvE content and PvP. However, the arena exclusive systems allows all players to battle each other in certain zones. Combined with a competitive ranking system, Blade & Soul is definitely a PvP focused game, and it does it amazingly well. Reason number 3. Beautiful characters and graphics. The character models may not be perfect, but there is a wide range of preset options to modify and refine into a unique character. There are 4 races in the game which are locked to certain classes, and despite all of the limitations, each player created character feels truly special. While the characters are beautiful, the environment itself is stunning with well-designed structures and landscapes. It's a very visually attractive game which only makes the combat feel much more fluid. Reason number 4. Short dungeons. The PvP is definitely the main aspect of Blade & Soul, but it does contain quite a bit of PvE content. However, it doesn't quite fit traditional MMORPG gameplay ideas. Dungeons are very short and are usually quite easy. Anyone looking for a lengthy and difficult PvE content should look elsewhere. But the casual gamers and anyone looking for solo content, this style of PvE dungeons is perfect. Reason number 5. Interesting story. Storylines in MMORPGs are a mixed group. Some of them are amazing, others are good, and some are just awful. Thankfully, the story in Blade & Soul is quite interesting, and the developers have opted to include anime-style cutscenes to help push the story along. The plot in the game follows a classic martial arts style movie plot, which creates an interesting narrative which is unique in the MMORPG genre. Hence, this is my verdict. Blade & Soul is an MMORPG designed for combat, PvP, and competitive gamers. Unlike other games on this genre, the PvE portion of the game is a little bit weaker and more simplistic, which could be ideal for some casual gamers. It's quite mis-game, which players will either love or hate depending on what value they look in an MMORPG. There are a few issues with it, but it's a game worth trying, especially for fans of PvP. Thanks guys for listening. If you have any comments, write them below, and if you would like to remain updated, subscribe as well.